release that he can't get to.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're playing some NHL 17. We're going to be doing a playoff sim, and what we're going to be doing is seeing which team would win the Stanley Cup playoffs if every single team in the playoffs lost their best player. So what I did here, and that's the reason I'm on this screen, and you're probably like, this is not a Stanley Cup playoff screen. That's why I'm on this screen. As you see here, I have every single team that we moved over. Patrice Bergeron from the Bruins. They don't have Bergeron. The Sharks don't have Burns. The Penguins don't have Crosby. Let's see what else we gotta do. The Blue Jackets don't have Foligno. One thing I did try to do is try not to take a team's goalie. That's why I took like Giordano, Getzlaf, Patrick Kane, Carlson, Auston Matthews for the Toronto. It took McDonough. Like I said, I tried not to take goalies. That's why Lundqvist wasn't taken. Rask wasn't taken. Took Ovechkin. See how the Capitals do without Alex Ovechkin on the team. It'd be an interesting one to see. PK Subban's gone. Ryan Suter's gone. Vladimir Tarasenko's no longer on the Blues. Shea Weber's not going to be playing this year. Let me tell you what, though. The Arizona Coyotes have a pretty stacked looking team. So I think that's everybody. I don't think I missed anybody. If I didn't say their name, they should have been on the... I did go through every team, though, still. So they're here, they should be here. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this. So here we are, just to show you guys, I got it going through right. There is no Patrick Kane on this team. Just like I said, they're taking away the best player from each team. That's what we got going on here. We got all the matchups set and ready to go. I'm just gonna go ahead here and sim through the first 3 rounds, and then we'll come back and talk to you guys after that. That way you don't have to sit here and watch me sim through every single one. So here we are, round 3. The Blackhawks are up 2-1 on the Predators. This game does not mean the series is over yet. It does look like the Predators are going to fall, though, to the Blackhawks. They're down 3-1. Here we go, Calgary and Anaheim. Calgary has a 2-game lead on these guys. 2-1, I should say. They're up 3-1. Now, who would have thought this? Toronto's up 3-0 on the Capitals. Clearly, the loss of Ovechkin meant a lot more than the loss of Matthews did. We're going to see real quick. Are they going to take the series? They're not. Washington's going to hold on, down 3-1. Boston's up 2-1. And they're going to be tied it up. The only series that's tied so far. The Wild are about to sweep the Blues. A little bit of, you know, reverse of what's actually happening here, but they didn't. They won one game. The Blues are now at 3-1 down to Minnesota. We're going to San Jose, where San Jose is up 2-1 against Edmonton. We're going to go ahead and sim this game up real quick. And it's 2-2. The game is tied. The Blue Jackets started out 1-0 in this series, believe it or not. Now it's 2-1. We're going to sim this game up, see what it puts them. They're down 3-1. I feel like we've been here before. We got the Canadiens and we got the Rangers. Another 2-1 series that's going to result in a 2-2 series tie. Here we go, though. Game number 5 for the Blackhawks. If the Blackhawks win, they're moving to the next round, and they have clinched themselves a spot in the second round, as have the Calgary Flames. The Flames have upset the Ducks. The team that swept the Flames is now being beaten in 5 games by them. Here we go, 3-1 and 3-2. Washington's not done yet. 3-2, Washington's making a comeback. Here we go, series tied, Boston and Ottawa. It's going to be a 3-2 Boston lead going into game 6. Minnesota v. St. Louis. Let's see if St. Louis can hold on for one last game. They can. They're still in it, down 3-2. Here we go, Oilers and San Jose Sharks. Series is tied all together. And it looks like the Edmonton Oilers are going to pull ahead with a 3-2 lead. Here we go, Blue Jackets hanging on for your life here, down 1-3. They don't even have Crosby. Let's do this. Let's do this. There we go, 2-3. We're still down 1 game, but we're still in it. Canadiens Rangers. Series is tied at 2 apiece, much like it once was. It looks like Montreal's going to take a 3-2 lead. Gotta like that. Here we go, Toronto. Can you close the door on Washington here in game 6? You can. The Capitals have been bounced in the first round. Boston v. Ottawa. Boston wins this game. They are moving on to the second round, and they're going to win it. Boston has advanced. Ottawa is sitting down. Blues need to win this game if they want to stay alive. They're going to lose it. Here we go. Same case here for the Sharks. They got to win this game or they eliminated from the playoffs. They have. It's tied 3-3. We're going to do a game 7. Blue Jackets, Penguins. The Blue Jackets need this game in the worst way. They lost. They lost to the Penguins. They are eliminated. Canadiens, Rangers. Rangers down 2-3. Here we go. Rangers are sticking in it. We have 2 games with game 7s. The Oilers and Sharks are game number 1. It looks like the Sharks came back. They came back down 3-2 and beat the Oilers. Can the Rangers do the same to the Canadiens? They will. They will. The Rangers did the same exact thing, down 3-2 and made a comeback. Here we are with our 4 conference semifinal matchups, the Blackhawks, the Wild, the Calgary Flames, the Sharks, the Toronto Maple Leafs will be playing the Penguins, and the Bruins are playing the Rangers. Once again, we're going to sim around the first 2 rounds, and I'll come back and talk to you guys. Alright, here we are, game number 2. I couldn't wait, had to do it. We got all these guys up 1-0. It looks like the Chicago Blackhawks are up 1-0 on the Wild, and the series is now tied. The Calgary Flames are up 1-0 on the Sharks. Can they keep that going? They have series tied as well. Penguins v Leafs. Let's see if the Leafs can keep the miracle going. And yes, they have. It is 1-1 with the Penguins. Now, every series is tied. Can the Rangers follow suit here? Will they be the first one to go down 2-0? They won't. The series are tied across the board, 1-1 all. Looks like the Minnesota Wild are coming back. They've taken a 2-1 series lead. Can the Sharks do this? They won't. Calgary's up 2-1 on the San Jose Sharks. We got Leafs, we got Penguins. What we got here? Series tied. The Penguins take a 2-1 series lead. Let's see if it's going to be Boston or if it's going to be New York taking that series lead. In this matchup, it's going to be Boston. Game number 4 coming in hot. We got the Wild up 2-1. The Wild have relinquished a loss. Here we go, Calgary and San Jose. San Jose is down a game. Need to get this one. They don't want to go down 3-1, and they have. Same can be said about the Leafs. 2-1 game. Don't want to go down 3-1. Again, the Leafs are down 3-1, and their backs are against the wall. We got Bruins. We got Rangers. Game number 4. Who do we got winning this game? Is that a Ranger win? Is that a Bruin win? I don't remember. The series is tied now, 2-2. We got 2 games at 2-2. We got 2 games 3-1. 2-2. Blackhawks Wild. Who's going to win this game? It's going to be the Wild. The Wild have won 3 of the last 4 games. They're starting to get hot, it looks like. Calgary v San Jose. Calgary just could not close the door yet. San Jose is still holding on. They won that game. Same can be said about the Leafs right now. Do they need this game or do they need it? If they lose this game, they will be eliminated. They are the first team eliminated in the second round by the Penguins. But it was a tough matchup. Let's be fair here. It was the Penguins. Looks like the series is now 3-2. Boston. Here we go. Game 6 is on the line here. Teams' lives are at stake. First, it's the Blackhawks. If the Wild win, they're advancing to the conference finals. They don't. They bring the game to a game 7. Calgary versus San Jose. Can Calgary hold off the Sharks? They can. Calgary will be advancing to the conference semifinals. And we got Rangers, Bruins. It looks like the Bruins closed the door on the Rangers. It'll be Bruins, Penguins in the Eastern Conference Finals. Now the question is, who's going to face the Calgary Flames? Will it be Chicago? Will it be Minnesota? We have a Game 7 on tap. It's going to be Minnesota. Minnesota versus the Flames and Boston versus the Penguins. Who would have thunk it? Here we go, Minnesota, Calgary. Shot at the Stanley Cup's on the line. Calgary takes a 1-0 lead. Penguins, Bruins. Looks like Pitt's going to take a 1-0 lead. Here we go, game 2. 2-0 Calgary, jumping out real quick. Can the Penguins do the same or are they going to blow a game? Nope, 2-0. Both teams up 2-0. 2-1. Minnesota finally won a game. Can the Bruins win a game or is it going to get ugly real quickly? They lost another game. This could be a sweep for the finals. Minnesota's coming back 2-2. That's what they did against the Blackhawks. They're a resilient bunch. The Bruins, on the other hand, got swept in 4 by the Penguins. The Penguins, even without Crosby, are a tough team. Here we are, 2-2 series. Wild Flames. Let's go. Who's going to win it? It's going to be the Flames taking a 3-2 series lead. Here we go. If the Flames win, it'll be Flames versus Penguins for the Stanley Cup. Let's sim this boy up. And it is Flames versus Penguins for the Stanley Cup. Let's jump into this game. Who would have thought the Flames are going to make it this far after being the first team eliminated from the actual playoffs? Alright, here we go. The Penguins are already up 1-0 off a Rust goal. Let's sim the period. See what else we got here. Nothing. No more goals. Second period, the Penguins put up a 3 spot. Phil Kessel and Patrick Hornquist burying 3-1 Penguins, and they're going to tie it, and we're going to overtime. The Flames are a resilient bunch. Here we go. Overtime is all power play Penguins. This is where it gets ugly. They killed the power play though. That's good to see. That's good to see. I can't wait. 12 minutes left. I can't wait. It's a little too anticipating. Patrick Hornquist with a shot. Power play Flames. The Flames scored. The Flames scored a power play winner. Who scored it? Let's see this. Johnny Gaudreau, 4-3, the power play winner. The Flames are going to take a 1-0 series lead. Here we go. Game number 2. Flames up 1-0. Sim the first period. Let's get it going. Nothing. Zeros across the board. Period number 2. It's a 1-1 game going into the third. Let's sim this bad boy up and see what happens. End of the regulation. We're taking another game to overtime. What else do these guys want to do? They are putting on a show for the Stanley Cup Finals. Another game in overtime. Here we go. It looks like the Calgary Flames once again. The Calgary Flames, apparently you don't take shots to score goals according to EA because it doesn't tell me the shot. But it looks like Versteeg came and buried it. Who would have thought of all teams, it's the Calgary Flames up 2-0 to this Pittsburgh Penguins for the Stanley Cup Final. Let's jump in here. It looks like we're finally getting a home game for the Flames as well. That's scary. Go over there and win 2 games in Pittsburgh right away. That is a scary place to be playing and winning, and they did it. 1-1 game after one. It looks like we got a Justin Schultz and a Frolik goal. Frolik 3-1. The Flames are up 3-1 off of a Boma and Monahan goal. I don't even know if that's how you say that guy's name. You guys will let me know in Calgary, please. But here we go. This is it. This is a 3-0 series lead for the Flames if they win it, and they have. A 3-0 series lead. Who would have thunk it? The Flames are up 3-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals against the good old Pittsburgh Penguins. 15-5 in the playoffs, so they're having a great series. Here we go. We're going to jump into it. Game number 4. It's in Calgary, not to mention. That just makes it just as scary having to play a game in Calgary. Period number 1's in the books. The Penguins are taking a 1-0 lead. They needed to take a lead, but the Flames tied it. Made it 2-2 in the second period. Fresh off a Bennett Kasayan goal. And Malkin just doing Malkin things over there, scoring goals himself. Here we go. Let's resume simulation. Let's speed it up a little bit. See if anything exciting's happened. Looks like we got a shot out of Bennett. Shot out of Backlund on net on Fleury, it looks like. Could have been a scary one if he would have saved that, wouldn't have saved that, but it was a bad angle. How much time we got left? There's 17 minutes. Oh, a shot by Kunitz in the slot, and he made the save. Brian Elliott coming in clutch. 2-2. Got another shot, this time by Sheary in a very similar spot. He is carrying the team. The way it looks, Brian Elliott is just putting on a show out there. Backlund takes a shot from the circle. Here we go. 14 minutes left. The Flames are raking in the shots now. Raking in the shots. Oh, there we go. Penguins come back. Got a couple shots of their own by Daly. Rust. Here we go. 9 minutes left. There's nothing. The Penguins' lives are on the line, and they got a power play. This is what they needed, is a power play to get themselves back into this game and win the game. There's 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left. The Penguins are on a 5-on-4 power play again. There is a goal. Chris Kunitz looks like he buried that one, and the Flames are going to yield game number 4 to the Penguins. That's what the Penguins needed to see. 3-1. We're going to go into game number 5 back at Pittsburgh. And we simmed it by accident. Whoops, I'm so not used to that, but they won it at least. At least they won it. 3-2. The Flames gotta win, man. They gotta win. They can't blow a 3-0 series lead. They can't do it. Here we go. Let's sim period number 1. 0-0 after 1. Period number 2. 1-1 after 2. It's gonna be an interesting one. Another interesting game we got here. Third period. We got a shot right away by Rust. What else do we got going on here? Anything? No shots. Who am I kidding? There are 0 shots at all. This is a very slow simming game. We're trying to speed it up. We're hitting the speed burst button. I guess it doesn't mean anything. There's some shots. Finally, we're 16 minutes into the period. There's no shots on goal. Not 16 minutes, but 4 minutes into the period. No shots on goal. Penguins score a goal. The Penguins take a 2-1 lead. The Flames come back and score themselves. Dougie Hamilton, it looks like. There we go. 2-2. This is an interesting one. We might get another overtime game here. Minute left. Power play Penguins. And, oh, he made a huge save. Brian Elliott from point-blank range makes a save before the period ends. Man, is he carrying this team on his back the way it looks. You got to do that when you're playing a potent offense like the Penguins. Let's resume that simulation here. Phil Kessel with a shot from the slot, followed up by an Ole Mata shot. They are just pounding him with shots. 5 shots, 6 shots. Another shot from close range that Brian Elliott saves in the Calgary Flames. Are your Stanley Cup champions. What happened here? Troy Brouwer buried one from a not-so-good angle on Fleury. The Calgary Flames are going to be your Stanley Cup champions. If every single team were to lose a good player this year, your Calgary Flames would be the champions. The Calgary Flames. I don't know why. There she is. There's the cup. It looks real nice to that Calgary Flames logo. Don't you guys think over there in Calgary? Otherwise, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.